Hello, hello. I'm gonna get started in just a few minutes. I'm still setting a couple of things up. Come to think of it, I'll probably check. Can you hear the music? Because I know last stream there were some issues with that. Okay, that's good. Alright, I think I've got everything ready. Just going to... Alright, let's see. I'll turn that off, zoom out here. So I've got very fun plans for this stream. I've been working on a little project recently, which you can probably tell by the title. So we have a new model I'm working on, and I actually figured out how to capture my tablet while I'm drawing on it. So you can actually see me. Just gonna make this a little bit bigger. There we go. So I can actually record what I'm doing on my tablet in live streams, which is really cool, and I couldn't figure out how to do it originally. But this makes things much easier for me. Here, I'm just gonna move things around a bit more so we have things set up for... How big do we want this? We'll make chat nice and big. About there, maybe? Maybe just a little smaller. There we go. In the future, possibly. That's one thing I was planning on. I had an idea for this new avatar. Because as you can see with my current one, I'm always drawing. And I don't actually have any, like, costumes where I'm not drawing. So I may add a new costume in this new model that actually is holding like a controller or something, for if we do start doing gaming streams. Not quite a VTuber model, it's a PNG tuber, so it's simpler in that it doesn't have like face tracking and stuff. So what I have right now is a PNG tuber. Yeah, they're both a lot of layers. VTubing has more layers because you have to account for rotation and all that. I mean, there's still a lot of layers, and I actually have to break up a bunch of these before I export them, but I decided I really wanted to update my model because the one I have now was sort of a placeholder, since it's the very first one I ever made while I was trying to figure out how to make PNG tubers. So it was never really intended to be the final official model for me. So this is the new one that I'm making now that I have learned a bunch from making my sisters and my own. Yeah, I'm really proud of how it turned out. But there are a lot of things that I want to add and change. For instance, the halo with all of the stars doesn't quite work super well when I try green screening the character. And there's also the fact that in that model, it's really hard to tell how the body of my character actually works. It's very confusing. So in this one, I've actually sort of planned out how everything fits together and what my character's anatomy is. I haven't added hands yet. That's something I need to work on. But I have... A lot of people have also, like, been asking about how I make PNG tubers when they find out what I am. So I may use this stream, like, edit this down so I have a new video with better mic quality about my process for making them. Because mine's a little different from how most people do it. I sort of combined the cutting and drawing part. So, just to save myself some time. Because I set mine up a lot more like a VTuber in the first stages. What with the posing and all that. So right now what I'm working on is, let me just... There's the clothing layer, let me turn that off. Right now what I'm working on is outlining all of the body parts. Symmetry is on. What anime is my avatar? What? Or do you mean animal? Or... To be honest, I don't actually think... yeah. My character doesn't really have... It's sort of like just a fictional creature I came up with. So I'm just like a space creature. That's another thing I want to do for my new... You're good. Don't worry about typos. But I was just saying, that's another thing I want to do with my new avatar. As you can see, is like lean more into the space theme. Because it's like, it's all over my channel. My entire channel is space themed, but my avatar, aside from the halo, doesn't match that as much. I know the video is going to be a little laggy, but it is my tablet connected to my computer, so... Yeah, it does look like one of the Dreamers from Undertale. That's... I don't know, maybe I subconsciously took some inspiration from them? I know I was also inspired in some of the elements by both Ranboo and Jaden Animations VTubers. I drew some of my inspiration from those two characters. But I mean, originally when I designed this character, it wasn't to make like a PNG tuber. It was just something to represent myself when I did like social media posts. Like an avatar for that. And so I've had it for a while, I just never fully fleshed it out, because all of the other drawings were just goofy little doodles. Alright, so... Oh, hang on. Looks like there's some artifacts here from the fill tool. That's not good. Where? I need to turn smoothing up on this brush. I don't know if my character has a story. I think the only lore that I really came up with for my character, which is more just like jokingly with my sister, was the idea that I'm sort of like an inverse black hole. Since I'm like... My character's head sort of has the black hole shape, but it's white, and also I create things instead of destroying them like a black hole does. But aside from that, I don't think my character has a story or any lore. It's just sort of me. Or a representation of me, I guess. It would be funny to have lore like a VTuber. Another thing that I'll probably do, maybe not now, maybe in the future, who knows, it could be like a 1000 sub special or something, is add like a little creature to represent chat. Sort of like a lot of other YouTubers have. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, originally I wanted to have like a cavity in my character's chest that was filled with like space. But I'm not really good at drawing like cracks and stuff. So in the end, I decided to change to having a large glowing star on their chest, like on top of their shirt. And also like, I didn't actually show that, but also like, spacey stuff around the joints. So that they're not just floating appendages disconnected completely. And that also leans more into the space theme. Oh, that's cool. Your OC sounds really neat. I've been stuck in an undo loop. This is not fun. I'm gonna assume that means redesign, in which case that's neat. Redesigning characters and OCs is really fun. Sort of doing what most VTuber artists do, where you start with a lot of stuff on the same layer, you draw and render it out, and then you cut it up later. Yeah, that's the thing with like avatars, which is like the kind of OC that's based on you as a person, is they tend to change a lot, since we as people are constantly changing and growing. Let's see. Trying to think if I want to... I may get rid of those floaty bits in the middle. Uh-oh. Hang on. I was drawing on the wrong layer. I'm gonna pull that out. Do this layer where it belongs. There we go, that's fixed. We'll probably get rid of these floaty bits in. I don't know. That's sort of gonna be filled up anyway. Okay, I think that's all of the core body segments outlined. Yeah, so now we just need to move on to the head. I don't think I want to add much else to the head, except maybe outlining the ears. Actually, I wanted to ombre the ears. So we're gonna... An idea how to do this. Involved. Must be small. Oh no! Your poor sandwich. I'm gonna add stars to this as well. Yeah, that looks kind of weird. Maybe if I move it. That doesn't work. Can't figure out how to make this look good. Hello, Apple. Welcome back. Right, I'm still on the star brush. We'll just airbrush a little bit of an ombre in the corners. Oh, whoops. I just smacked my mic. Maybe. The only problem is I'm ombreing with the same color that was used to add that. We'll pull in our darker color and see if that helps. Not bad. It's too heavy on the top. Down a bit. A little too big. That's probably good for now. Whoops. I mean, at least it looks okay flipped. So we're going to merge this. Need to go back to my liner pen. Now I've got to add in like the first hand position. That's tricky. Because there's not really going to be many situations where I have the hands in this position. Missed you too, Apple Strudel. Sorry for the long well, I guess 2 days isn't very long, but a lot happened. mean, at least I had a lot of shorts from the last stream, so there was something there for you guys, but yeah. I need to figure out what the hands are gonna look like outside of this resting position. So I don't think I'm gonna have any costumes when they're in the T-pose. You know, I think I'm gonna try what it would look like with an ombre on the arms. It's not too bad. Just add like some subtle shading to the arm. Yeah, there was a lot of chaos on that stream. What do you guys think? Because if we do add like a little thing that represents chat, what do we think it should be? Like a little star floating next to my head? That would be on theme. Or like a planet? A rat holding a star floating like Kirby? A goose. We can't make all of chat a goose. That would be just you. It has to be something sort of like on the theme for my channel, so like spacey. I haven't been mirroring any of this, dang it. I need to clear and do horizontal. Oh, I don't think I'm ever gonna forget what happened on that stream. Besides, you are on the shelf in my my little room painting. A gecko? Ooh. An astronaut or an alien, that's a good idea. These look too 3D now. Okay. There we go. A little astronaut or alien would be interesting. We would have... Oh yeah, I don't think any of you saw... There's the face I'm working with right now. I know I want the pupils to glow, but I don't know how I feel about, like, the space in the eyes. I mean, we could just have plain eyes. I'm also not sure about the outlines. I do kind of want to keep them because I want to keep that sort of tired look that my character has. Yeah, I could make the pupils stars. I may stick with the circles, though. Because I'll still be drawing this character elsewhere. And so I want to keep some of the elements fairly simple, still. I need to turn down the opacity on the arms. That looks pretty good. Some very simple shading to get a little bit of interest. That's right, I'm drawing on the face. I haven't added a clipping layer. Hang on. There we go. Add a bit of shading to the bottom and sides of the head. Oh, you're fine. Let's see, I need to turn off the clothes again. We're just going to shade in all of these little joint areas. Oh, what just happened? Something on my layers was moving around, and I don't know what it was. I'm gonna see what it would look like if I ombre'd the toes. Maybe. That's an idea. Sitting on a little star or planet or something. There we go. Alright. Alright, where's the tail? Space geckos. I'm gonna hide the body real quick so I can actually shade this. Shrimps. Where is my... There it is. Make you guys a shrimp. Do you guys want to be a shrimp? Narpy. I don't know, I'm thinking maybe like a little bitty astronaut or alien. Because that would sort of fit into like the quote-unquote lore of my character being like black hole sized. A water bear? Water bears are cool. Maybe a water bear. Water bears could very well just be aliens that have made it to Earth and we never realized it. So yeah, a water bear is a possibility. Okay, I think I finished texturing the body. So I'm going to... group the body together real quick and rename this. And we're gonna work on the face, because I haven't finished that yet. Yeah, hang on, never mind, we're not done with the body. I completely forgot the hands. Okay, so if it's facing this way, then this one would be... Where are my swatches? Sorry for all of the rapid spinning and, Bye-bye. Thank you for stopping by. I'm sorry for all of the crazy spinning and whatnot. There's that. So palm is this shape. The hands are usually the hardest part. Because not only do I have to, well, draw hands, which is every artist's nightmare, but I have to draw them like 5 times over for each costume. Right, so in default standing position, what shape would... Alright, paint this in. Here we go. Sorry I'm being so quiet. I'm just really focused on trying to figure out these hands. Yeah, that looks wonky. You're gonna put me on your speaker? Let's see. Oh, someone's stomping around. Yeah, I cannot figure out the hands right now. You know, we're gonna move on to the face like I was talking about. That should be a little easier to work on. Need to recolor this. Oh, would you look at that? It has started raining. Granted, y'all probably can't hear the rain. Oh, well, that's okay. Don't worry about it, mate. Anyway. As far as the eyes go, we have the pupils. And then that. I don't know. I guess I'll do the easy part, which is just drawing the eyes closed. A gnat appears to have made it into my room. That's annoying. And I forgot to turn on mirror. It is even more annoying. There's eyes closed. Gotta remember to actually name stuff now. What are these lines part of? Are they on? They're not on the eyes closed layer. I don't know what layer that line is on. Is it... No, because this isn't on. Oh, it's on the mouth layer. Okay. That's fixed. I also need to separate out the eyebrows because they're going to be their own thing. Alright. Eyes closed and eyes open. Those are the two basic things we need. I'm not sure whether I want to have my character's mouth like all glowy or not. Or I could have the inside of the mouth be spacey as well. To think of it, I could see what it looks like to like invert the pupils, or like the eyes, so that whoops. Buzzards in your yard. Blur this just a little bit so the edges aren't so rough. Hide these. See, no, we're not gonna fill it that way. We're gonna use the safe method to change the color real quick. There we go. Hide that. Then we need to apply bloom effect. The stare of death. Because we have two options. We have either glowing eye sockets with spacey pupils, or space eye sockets with glowing pupils. Like that. We'll stick with the space eye sockets, or at least black ones. It's making the eye sockets glow. And I want to try something. And there we go, there's the stare of death. Maybe I'll make that a costume. Oh, we could also do... That's an idea. We could make another set of pupils that are like stars like you were suggesting. And make that a costume for when my character is excited. Where is that one still? Yes, it is. So we're gonna do a shortcut and bring this up here. Make it tiny. Goose. What? You mean like goose eyes? Hang on. That looks better. Just a funny goose friend. I think Goose will have to wait until the next drawing suggestion stream. But there will probably be more Goose in the future. I think that's the wrong layer. And just a little bit of a blur to the view. There we go. There's what we have so far. Pretty good. What is... yeah, this is the tail halo. The arms and head. You may be... I don't know. You may just be the only one who's seen the stream. You'll stay until the end? Let's see, I was doing something. What was I doing? Yeah. So you are the only one here. But I mean, it is Sunday, so there's a possibility a lot of people are busy. I know there seem to be a lot of like birthdays and weddings recently for some reason. Mm-hmm. I think it's probably fine if I... Oh no. The one game you have personal beef with. Yeah, that was one thing I was considering, is trying out something that looks like that. Get rid of that, because I didn't really like it. That seems to be most everyone's relationship with that game. I'll be right back. No. It'll be probably fine. It sounds like they're leaving. There's someone just stomping around, being really noisy. Air? Water, wind, earth, fire. Or no, wind is air. So it would be water, earth, fire. Oh, that's an L, not an I. That makes more sense. We're gonna merge all of these. Now we're gonna work on breaking up the body. Actually. Oh yes. What is this layer? Is there anything on this layer? Wait, that was gonna be the hands. Hang on. Okay. Okay then. So I'm trying to think ahead so that I don't complicate this more than I need to. Okay. I think I've hit the time where I can start breaking apart the body layers and posing them in what's gonna be my default resting. Whoops. I had the wrong layer selected there. We're going to pull out that. Pull out that. And separate these two. And here's where I've got to make the choice. Oh, yeesh. That's not good. Probably turn this on for what I'm doing with the arms. But here's where I've got to decide whether I want to label all these parts based on my left or right, or the left and right of the screen. we're just gonna start with this and name it. We'll say that this side is left. So then this would be... We have left bicep, right bicep, left forearm, right forearm, we're gonna move those so they're together. We won't split the ears yet. Trying to think of... Oh, that'd be cool. You're gonna want to split all of this off from the torso. Nirami's cool, yeah, that's a good inspiration. Wait a minute. Well, it's a good thing I caught that before I started going any further. There is line art missing here. Is... Why is there a selection? That's our problem. Good grief. There we go. Didn't realize that I'd missed that. The mirror modify wasn't on. I've been spending too much time in Blender. Hello, cowboy. Welcome back. Today's a bit of a different stream, but also a very fun one. I'm currently working on redesigning my avatar. And preparing it to import. One moment. Sorry about that. Something just suddenly started grating on the back of my throat. Anyway. You know, it's always when I'm trying to speak to people that my throat starts acting up. But right now I'm redesigning my PNGTuber avatar. Thank you. I've got to the point where I'm now just separating out and naming all the little bits and pieces so that I can start reposing them to what will probably become their default position. Alright. Here's that. Whoops. I think I hit my mic again. Need to rename those again. Those apples survived the geese. Separate these any further because I won't be doing, the legs won't be really doing any moving around. Okay, that's that. And now, actually no, I need to figure out what to do with the joints. These all need to be broken up. Into separate pieces. No, that's the wrong way. These need to be separated the same way the body is. Down like that. So we have ankles, knees, second body. The neck isn't super important right now. Because it's hidden behind the turtleneck on my character's clothes. But if I decide to add a costume change with different clothes, it's still good to have it there for that. So we have right shoulder, left shoulder. Oops. Right elbow, left elbow. Oops. I guess full disclaimer, I'm making this a lot more complicated than it needs to be. And right and left wrist. Okay, so that's all of those bits and bobs broken up. And then all of this go inside the body. Then I just have to reorder everything so that these sit behind where they need to be. Yeah, knowing where to start is really difficult. That's why I started with the really simple one you guys see. And now I'm sort of adding more. So this needs to go down to just above the hips. And this needs to go down. Torso needs to be above these. This needs to be above hips. And this needs to be below hips. Actually, we'll leave it above. There we go. So those are stacked correctly now. Then we move the ankles down, just above the feet. Knees to between the thighs and calves. And now comes the complicated part, which is ordering the arms. Actually, we'll grab the neck real quick and put it down here. I think of it, the legs we can put all together. And then drag this below the hips. Uh-oh. You okay, Apple? And now for the hard part. Which is the arms. So I have to put all this in place before I can draw the hands. So wrist R. Next to forearm R. Elbow R. Also between bicep and forearm. Shoulder R. And then we group all this together and make arm R. So that's... Whoop. No, not. There we go. So that's the full forearm. Oh dear. Hope you're okay. And I realize I've neglected to separate out the halos. Because these also. This needs to go in right arm. Just above the wrist. I'm debating whether or not to do the halos, because that would be very complicated separating. And this character already has a lot of layers going on. Like, a lot. The naming isn't technically necessary, but things get really hard to keep track of once you actually import everything into PNG Tuber Plus without it. Oh wait, that's the wrong. Okay, so we have left arm, right arm with all of their segments. Group all that together and make it just head. And add our halo to it. Both halos. There we go. That's head. Face isn't in there yet. This also goes in body, clear down here. Legs, the full torso. We'll leave that in the order it's in right now. So that won't really be visible anyway when we turn on this. I'm going to rename this to character, so we already have body. So we're going to move clothes into character, underneath arms. That's where that needs to go for the proper hierarchy. And then face, just going to stay at the very top. Actually, face needs to go under arms as well, in case the hands come in front of it. But on top of head. Face, head, clothes. Torso. Or we can name that body, actually. Body. Whoop. Smack the mic again. You know what we can put, no, wait. We can't. I was gonna say we could put that in body, but we can't. So we can probably ungroup that now, because we have this group, which is character. Oh, thank you. Okay, so now we can reposition the arms now that everything's broken up and ready. We can move the arms around to what we want our resting position while we're chilling to be. I've just realized that I've ordered the arms incorrectly. So the forearm and wrist need to be at the very top. Shoulders need to be at the bottom. There we go. That's the proper layout. Now we need to fix the left arm. Shoulder on bottom, bicep just above shoulder, wrist halo on top, and elbow. There we go. Now we can reposition. So I'm going to move the elbows down. But they're in a more natural resting position. At some point, if I decide I don't like how this looks, I may move the shoulders and biceps behind the body. But that may be something I do in PNG Tuber Plus. The fun thing is that after we do all of this crazy reorganizing, we have to do it all again in PNG Tuber Plus. Because there's no way to, for certain, actually get it to import in the order you want it to. It's really complicated. No, I think I want the elbow behind the forearm. Well, you're making stuff for your Etsy? That's cool. Alright, so I'm gonna start with I'm gonna remake the basic drawing position that my current character has. Gotta shuffle some stuff around a bit. It's really long and tedious, but it's definitely worth it once you finally get everything into PNG Tuber Plus and you start making it move for the first time. It's really cool when you get to that point. Actually, we're gonna have it rotate like in the original. And that's one arm sort of resting like it's on a desk. Here we go. That's almost where I want it. Okay. Got everything laid out. You know, I think I may get rid of the halos, because they make things a little bit too complicated. Actually, I'll keep them, but I'll just hide them. after all of that crazy work, we can finally start working on the hands. This is a hard part, because I'm still not sure how I managed to make my drawing hand work in my current model. That one was a struggle. It's like fingers, and the thumb. You sell duck stuff? That makes sense. Make the pen a galaxy? That'd be interesting. Though I do feel like at this point we probably have almost enough, like, spacey whatnot. You know what, I think... I'm gonna try drawing the pen first this time. So we've got a little stylus, a trusty old Wacom 1 pencil, is that a good sign? So there's that. The hands are difficult. Funnily enough, I actually discovered that I'm better at freehanding drawing hands like this than I am at actually sketching them out and then locking them in. Especially when it comes to my character's goofy little hands. Of that, and then it needs to come like that. Pretty close. The angle still looks very wrong. That's closer. We just need to have the curve available. A goose pen topper. You are really on this goose apple strudel. Okay, you know what? I think... My mic? Oh, you probably heard the people stomping around. I wish I could get them to stop doing that. If I had a P.O. box. That's an idea for the future. Unboxing fan mail stream would be interesting. I would have to get a webcam or something set up. Good grief. I think after I finish this, I'm probably going to put a pause on the hands and import everything that I have so far. Well, export everything I have so far and put it in PNG Tuber Plus. That's the fun thing about this, is you don't have to have... you can just sort of make things on the fly and throw them in. You don't have to worry about, like, remaking the whole model. The main thing you can't do in PNG Tuber Plus is change the scale of objects. So, you gotta make sure that everything is the right size and distance from each other before you export. Now I need to add the glove. It's going to be kind of complicated. I don't want it to blend into the shirt behind. I've got to sort of mess around with colors until I get something that doesn't disappear on me. That's probably good. A collab would be interesting. Although it depends on like what kind of content you choose to make. Would it be like Rubber Ross or what is his name? Sneaks Art? Their collabs? Well, yeah, but there's a bunch of different kinds of art content. I'm being all noisy again. Okay, and then it needs to wrap around. Alright, so there's that. Back to the OG color. Clean up all those rough lines. There's also no offense, I do want to be sort of careful with, what was I saying? Yeah. I do want to be sort of careful with, like, collabing with viewers. If I was to get done with this, what would I do? What does that mean? Like, when I finish drawing it? Or when I finish making the character as a whole? Option 1 or 2. When I'm done drawing it, I'm going to... And this is it's sort of time consuming, but I'm going to turn off all of my layers, and then I'm going to export each layer one by one as a PNG with a transparent background. And then I take all of those PNGs on my computer, and I put them all in a folder and bring them into PNG Tuber Plus. Yeah. But bring them all into PNG Tuber Plus, get them back in the order I want them, and then I start adding animation modifiers and whatnot to make it move around. Right, there's the glove. And the other hand should be much faster, because it's just... Yeah, that is some lag on the strokes. like that. Add the finger pads. I need to color this in. Yeah, it's much faster when I'm not worrying about how the heck to pose the fingers around a stylus. Now, I don't imagine anyone will be seeing this hand much. It will probably be behind, like, superimposed tablet screen. I could probably... I don't know how well that would work. I might try and reuse the tablet screen I have right now. Although this is a very different scale. The one I'm making is a very, very different scale from that one. There we go. Up and over. First watch and last watch. I haven't really been... I don't really watch a lot of shows or movies. If I'm being entirely honest, and this is gonna sound really boring, I don't know. I don't really know how old you guys are. You're not allowed to tell me. Don't tell me, but... Sorry, I completely lost my train of thought. I've become the queen. Apparently. Here we go, that's good enough. To now just separate out this hand. Right hand. Left hand. Move the right hand up a bit. Stick them in their respective arm folders. I think that looks pretty good for now. Actually, I'll probably add a little bit of shading to the hands first. That one's going to be difficult to shade, so we'll start with this. Hello, Egg. Welcome in. I am currently, remaking my PNG tuber. It's not what I wanted to do. sort of careful with shading here. Actually, you know what? I can just... No, I don't want to do too much, because then I'll have to erase a whole lot, but... Uh-oh. Lag. That is not good. Is it fixed? I hope it's fixed. Yep, there's gonna be a lot of lag. Okay, good. I still have the error. But hopefully that doesn't mean much. Yeah, that is very, very choppy shading. All blobby. Okay. So now, I'm going to merge this. Close that. Face, we have open, closed. We need that for now. Open, closed. Ooh, I need to sit up. I'm starting to slide into shrimp posture. Alrighty. Strudel. Okie dokie. Alright. I will probably add, now that I'm thinking about it, some shading to these. Turn that way down. Pants are kind of frustrating to draw. Mine are pretty simple. Gonna hide those. And those. So I can see what I'm doing here. Yeah, hair is why I don't draw people. Because that's the one thing I cannot draw on people. I know how to make one hairstyle. It's like, I can do faces, I can do decent bodies and proportions and whatnot, but I cannot do hair. So all of my characters have basically the same hair. I'm not trying too hard with this shading, because no one's really going to be seeing the legs very often, if at all. I'm not too bad at anatomy. I don't know, I guess I should clarify and say I'm really good at furry anatomy. I'm really good at making anthropomorphic animals. Like all kinds of animals. I'm half decent at human anatomy. But who knows, maybe I'll get some human anatomy practice in my upcoming art courses. Hair is harder than the Elden Beast? Probably. The one time I did hair that was really good that I was proud of was the hair for my sister's PNG tuber. But the thing is, the reference for that was literally Dazai. That's what she wanted. So. She was like, I want 2 haircuts, either Dazai or Chuya. That's it. Those are your options. Draw one of those. Let's see. Trying to do more around the hips because there's a chance people will actually see that. A horse with... Whoops. Smack the mic again. Horse with a castle crasher's face. Okay. Definitely want shading on this. That's for sure. Oh, thank you, Egg. There's some nice basic shading. That. Oh yeah, Egg, you weren't here for that conversation, but we're considering adding, sometime in the future, a little character to represent Chad. And the main suggestions were a little astronaut or an alien sitting on like a star or planet. Or just floating there. What you think? There we go. So there's... probably add some more. No. Redo. Back to normal. There we go. A little astronaut behind me that does a little bounce. Yeah, either that or a little goofy alien. There we go, there's shading on the hood. Do some very basic shadows on that. Oh, yeah. I have no idea what that string of emojis means, but it sounds like we're in a microwave. I'll just say that. The main suggestion was Goose, because you were the only one in chat. I can't actually tell how many people are watching. YouTube gives me a bunch of numbers, but none of them make a whole lot of sense. There's no simple just people watching. There's like concurrent viewers, and viewers. I choose to ignore it and just kind of vibe. Yes, I wonder. Who made so many suggestions for Goose? I need to, hide the belts because I can't see the bottom of the shirt. There we go. So there's some nice basic shading on clothes. I could try and shade the belts. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, that doesn't make a whole lot of difference. Now maybe if I change the... There we go, linear burn works better for this one. Oh, hang on. I've got to refill this belt after I eat it. Two people? That sounds about right. I mean, there may be more, who knows. 4 people. Yeah, numbers change a lot. So there's that belt. Now we need to shade. And I need to do linear burn this time instead of color burn. Shoot, I don't remember what the opacity was like 30 something, right? Well, it's fine, you guys don't need to track how many viewers we have. Whoop. Smack the mic again. Upside down. See if the different angle helps me. Oh, there we go. And we'll erase a little bit to give it a bend. Now we gotta shade the ones behind. Burn 35. Where did it? Let's try that again. Linear burn. 30. There we go. See the back of it very well. It's true, you don't have to track the number of people. That's good enough. We won't worry too much about shading on the back of the belts. The main thing is just where it's likely to show up on the edges back here. That's probably good enough. So there's everything in there shaded. And I do want to add Farah's face. There it is. In here, I want to add a little face highlight. This will be slightly lighter color. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the chat is behind. Stuff on my computer is pretty delayed. Here we go, a little highlight on the nose. I think we need a wrong tool. I'll squish it some. That's better. My weekend's been okay. It was very, very busy, which is why I didn't stream much. Okay. I'm going to turn the arms back on. That, we are ready for the incredibly long and tedious process of exporting everything. So I'm going to work down, I think I'm going to work up from the bottom. So I have to turn all of this off. And I have to do export. To name them. Fail, make sure background's turned off, export. Hello, Dawn Sunset, welcome in. You guys may start hearing some typing. I'm pulling out my keyboard to make, renaming all of these while I'm exporting them a little faster. So I've gotten the tail, and I've gotten the tail halo. So now I need to work on the legs. And start at the bottom with the feet. So export. Oop. Feet, ankles, calves, export, knees, and we just gotta keep going through. And this is where, if you want to save yourself a lot of grief, you're going to want to make sure that everything is named properly. Otherwise, things will get very confusing and disorganized once you make it. into PNG Tuber Plus. Alright, real quick, I am going to change around my current setup. So you're going to see me move suddenly. Stick myself over here for now. And then I am going to hide that. Ooh. So I have to pull myself back up into the middle and make myself full screen. Alright. So now, the things sort of get complicated. I need to change this. There we go. Be like that. Oh, this is very complicated. There we go. Got everything set up. And now I need to select this. Go into body. Hit delete so it disappears. And then I'm going to do add new sprite. And now I have to go and then you've got to hit escape. No, that's not what I want to do. To rebind my keyboard to my... Alright, this is going to be all over the place while I try and get things sorted out. So you gotta go into PNG Tuber Plus and hit escape, which will open up... You can't see it, but it opens up files. Or it opens up the folder where PNG Tuber Plus stores all of your assets. And I've got the folder Updated Arc, which is where I'm going to put my character. So then I've got to select all of the things I just exported. And we're going to do it with what we have so far, just as a test to make sure everything's working. So I drag and drop all of that into that folder. Wait for it to finish copying. Okay. Do that. Make a folder there. And put everything inside of it. Move this. Then we are going to... Unfortunately, PNG Tuber Plus does not let you add sprites all at once, so you have to go down the line repeatedly. And... oh, it's got all the extra naming stuff on it too. That's not good. And you're going to see it is very zoomed in right now. Because this is... I built this model at a much larger scale than my other one. So I will have to remake the tablet. Because this little bitty thing isn't gonna work. Or probably won't, who knows. I'll just put it up here for now. So there's that. And now I'm going to disappear. And I'm afraid I won't be able to bring back my character for a while. Now I've got to go through and continue exporting. Because that's hips, so this would be... No, that wouldn't be. We'll just call it pelvis, so it's... They're both the hips. Remember, I haven't done that in a while. Right, so we've got all of that exported. And we're going to pull up our file folders again. Back. Those have shown up now. This is a very complicated process, and you guys won't be able to see most of it. Yeah, it's very complicated. It's basically the most important thing is just staying organized. Now we need the body. Get that. Neck. Torso. There's that. So you think this is complicated? We haven't even gotten to parenting yet. But hey, at least this lets people see what all making this entails. So now I'm gonna go back to this, and we have all of the body bits. I think, yeah. Got all of that. Turn that all back on. Hide that. Clothes are next. Go down the line, hiding them. No, that's top back. The good news is that I'm doing one that's incredibly complicated. So most probably won't be this ridiculous. Because, I mean, even, like, the thing with making PNG tubers, even this tiny little piece of black is literally just the backside of this, so that when this thing swings around, it has, like, a little piece behind it. Like, you have to make that its own separate thing. Okay. I need to move this over. Wait, have I exported the star yet? I don't remember. I have shirt collar, so I don't think I've exported star yet. Okay, that's all of the clothes exported, so we can do that. Next is the head, which is thankfully fairly simple. Also, the halo is split into 2 parts so that it actually goes behind the head properly. That's another thing you gotta keep in mind, is which parts overlap where, and how you need to split them. Okay. I'm gonna do all of that. These hands are in the wrong folders. Don't know how I missed that. Okay, got it. That here to here. Copy those to my other folder. Wait for it to finish downloading everything. Ugh. Yeah, the biggest thing is that organizing may seem like it takes a lot of time, but it will take so much longer if you don't stay organized while doing this. Organization is like the most important thing during this phase. Right, so now we have... I'm going to turn on Avatar again so you can see me. But you know, I'm gonna pull this up above. Oh, that's a bad idea. Hide that. Open. Wait, hang on. No, that's not right. Cancel. I have accidentally added a second torso, so we're gonna delete that. So we need that. 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 Main issue is that there's no good way to stay organized. Well, no really good way to stay organized in the program itself while you're importing. Do I have hair twice? That's not good. Where is... There's pants. Shirt. Collar. Oh, right, where are the ears? Ears. I think that's everything. Right, I'm going to try and fix the problem I'm having of searching through all of the things I've exported by sticking them all in a new folder and getting rid of that duplicate hair. We'll put an added folder in there so that we don't have to run through all of the things we've already added. Okay. Now we hide this again, and we start working on face. That's the next bit. No, arms go away. Got to hide all of this. All of this. That's gonna be a lot. Now we gotta go through all of these. Those back on, hide them. Should probably rename that layer so that it doesn't get lost. Is that? There's also, if I want to make new expressions, I have to draw them out and export them separately. And there's also the whole mess I would have to go through if I decide I want to add in the talking animation that my other character has. And that involves, like, sprite packing, and that's a whole other thing. I'll probably work that out later. That's like even more complication. Okay, so we've got the face sorted out. Yeah, chat is really behind, and I'm not sure what it is that's causing that. That was the wrong thing. Going to attempt something to see if this fixes it. Okay, has that... Hopefully I didn't just kill the stream. Hello Seb. Okay, where was I? I don't know if that's fixed it. I changed something in settings. Yeah, I really wish I knew what causes that chat delay. Anyway, I'm gonna open back up Avatar. And now I need to find... My brain is all over the place right now. Alright, copy all of the face elements in. Right, close that back up. Add new sprite. Yep, there we go. Okay, and it's going to look very strange, like biblically accurate angel-esque for now, but I assure you everything is fine. We'll have to worry about repositioning everything later. For drawing software, I use both Infinite Painter and Krita, depending on what I'm doing. Right now I'm using Infinite Painter for all of this. I forgot to turn all of these back on. Closed them. And hid them. Hid them. Uh-oh. Tablet's doing that thing again. I don't know what causes it. Artifacting is weird. Wait a minute, what the... Oh. Okay then. Here we go. Now the hand is back. Okay, now we do arms. Alright people, we are in the home stretch. I need to shut my computer on and off again. Or not my computer, my keyboard. I hope I remember to label that shoulder properly. whether the chat just isn't moving, or if I just can't see it moving. Eh. You know what, if that improved it, maybe I can... I don't know if that will do anything. I'm going to avoid messing with settings too much until later. I don't want to accidentally crash the stream or something. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure we finished this arm. We did. Yes. Okay, and I think with that we have exported everything. Yep. Just going to save that again real quick. And we are going to pull the avatar page back up. Gotta go back to my folders. Yeah. Right, so we need to... all of this. Copy it all. Wait even longer. And I can probably close that for now. I did forget to... I accidentally labeled one of the shoulders elbow. Whoops. It's fine. I'll fix it in a second. It'll be fine. Okay, so now I think it's just been really delayed for a while. I'm gonna move all this to added. Rename this. So that's the right shoulder. Uh-oh. I think PNGTuber Plus may be crashing. No, never mind, I'm just stupid. So I'm going to delete my accidental elbow and add the properly named shoulder. Okay. Now with that absolute mess out of the way, I can finally move on to another incredibly tedious process. That being reorganizing everything. Okay. Gonna turn off my tablet for now since I'm not using it. So now I have to reorganize everything in here and put them all on the proper layer. So I'm going to start by selecting the torso. And I believe we're going to leave the torso on layer 0. So in PNGTuber Plus, in order to reorder things, everything rests on layers exactly like you would in drawing software. And you use, I believe it's no. Wrong keys. Is it? Right, Q. You use Q and E to move things between layers. And so, this is on layer 0 right now. We need to move this to layer 1, and this to layer 2 because it's on top of that. This is 1, 2. No. We're going to leave all of that behind. I'm going to try and find body, neck. Get pants. These need to be on top of this. So it's on 0. It's on 1, that's on 2. So, and this takes just a really long time of just trying to think about how everything stacks. So we have that needs to come forward. Control scroll wheel is zooming in and out. That's another thing. You know what, I think I'm gonna work on assigning all of the eyes and stuff so that you guys can actually see me talk while we're doing this. So, I'm going to go and find pupils. And these two are how you determine what is eyes open, what is eyes closed, and what is talking. So this is mouth closed, mouth open, no modifier. This is eyes open, eyes closed, no modifier. So we're going to change the pupils to eyes open. We're going to change mouth open to mouth open. Mouth closed to mouth closed. Eyes closed, we're going to set that to eyes closed. No, that needs to be, eyes open. Eyes open. Trying to see if I can find any other eye-related things. But you can see my character is blinking now. And talking. Although I don't, like I said, I haven't made an animated sprite for the mouth, so it doesn't talk the same way my other one does. And I've just remembered, because this is something really important, you want to make sure to save. We're gonna do... I'm just gonna name that me. And we're going to save. Uh-oh. I've done a thing. Oh. Okay, the program wasn't responding for a second. I got scared. So we've got that .save. So I'm gonna hit load avatar and load. And this, what you're seeing now, with the program constantly not responding whenever I do stuff, is what happens when you add as many things as I have. So I may have to simplify my character in some regard. Okay, so we're just going to continue with reordering. Going to bring the arms up to 5. Elbows up to 3. Hands up to 5. Where's the other hand? At the wrists. Hands up to 6. There we go. Now we're getting sort of back to where we were. No, I may have lost the chat. Yeah, it's possible that I have lost the chat. Okay, you're back. We're good. Never mind, I got scared for a second. We're good. Was worried that my character was lagging everything. Wrong buttons. I'm gonna put that down to negative. Oh yeah, layers do go into the negatives. Right now this is on like -1 and -2. That is a thing to be aware of. Okay, I'm going to move everything in the face up to 5. Or at least try to. Can't seem to select the eyes. That should be good. Move this up to 3. 1. That can stay at 0. So I think I'm gonna move the halo if I can select it. Alright, I'm having trouble selecting the halo, so we're gonna try and manually select it from over here. Four should be good for now. So the face is mostly fixed. And I may, just for the sake of computing power, get rid of... where are they? Things like the legs and whatnot, and the body behind the, I think I may delete some of this. Need that, that. It's still good to have them in case I change up my character's clothing. But right now I don't need them. I'm gonna start moving these out front. doesn't need to be part of that, but that does. There we go, now it's properly. The belt's back out front now. That's okay. Trying to see what else I need to. Anything else behind that isn't ever going to show up? No, so I've gotten rid of everything that isn't actually going to show up in this model specifically. And now, I'll go back to reordering. It's on 0, that's on 2. It's on 1. Okay, I think everything is ordered the way I want it to be. So now I have to go about the also tedious process of linking all of the sprites. And basically how that goes is you select a sprite, and I have to find... where is wrist? This is hand L, so I'm gonna go link sprite to wrist L. I have wrist L, I need to find forearm L, and then link sprite to forearm L, and this is going to help the program figure out what else connected to what, so that when things animate, you don't have your arm flying up and your hand staying where it is. Now I need elbow L to elbow L. Bicep L. Shoulder L. Oh wait, hang on. No. How do I... that's not good. I forgot another very important step that you need to do before linking. So all of these objects have what is called a point of origin, which is this little glowing thing right here, this little cursor. And as you can see, all of them are in basically the same place. That is not good, because that means everything is going to animate around this one point of origin, which is going to look very weird when this hand is animating. So what you want to do... so I'm going to start with this. I've got to remember what keybind it is that lets me move. That isn't it. Is it? Is it O? I think it's... yes, it's O. So if you hold O and then use WASD, you can move the point of origin. And so you need to move it to wherever you're going to have that object rotate around. So for the tail, I want it to rotate around this. For the halo on the tail, And this is going to take a while. I want it. It's going to take a long while for it to get all the way over there. But I want it to rotate around this point. And so you've got to go through all of your objects. I'm going to move to there. Something like the belt. Something like this belt. I would want the point of origin to rotate around this spot up here, so that when it bounces, the belt sort of shakes. Something like... where's the... Something like the belt star. I would want the point of origin to be here. At the top of the belt loop. I need to move the belt loop as well. But you need to make sure that you move all the points of origin before you start the linking process. Because once you start linking something, if you try to move the point of origin of a sprite, when it has another sprite linked to it, that other sprite will move as well. So say if I was trying to move the point of origin of this bit, but the hand was already linked to this bit, the hand would start moving as well, and there's no way to not do that. As far as I know. Or no, wait, since these are linked, I'm gonna want it to be in the middle of both of them. Okay, move it up a bit. Torso. Not quite sure where I want the point of origin to be on the torso yet. Probably around the center? Either around the center or around the base of this. Anyway. Moving the point of origin is going to take a while because of how big my character is. This, I'm probably going to want right around there. Get belt up front. This one needs to be moved. Where is... There it is. And right now I'm trying to match up the points of origin for the belts so that these two rotate around the exact same point and hopefully stay aligned. So we want... We'll probably line up on that one. Negative 227. There we go. Now they're in the exact same spot. Should probably make sure that the points of origin are aligned for these two as well. So 80, 230. $80, 230. Close enough. Anyway. Now I need to realign these as well. So we're probably going to go for aligning to this. Oh, 305, 240. We had... There we go, 305, 240. But those are both at the same alignment. Bring this up to star itself. I don't think I plan on having this animate in any way. Okay, so now we just need to start on the arms. Oof. Well, this needs to be 880. It was somewhere in the realm of, what was it, like 2666? No, 266? Is that right? No, 366. Sorry if I'm not talking right now, there's not a lot to talk about with this process. Just sort of a lot of slowly shifting things around. Ooh. Hopefully I'm... Or no, wait, because I still have to do all of face. Good grief. Oh. So now move this up. Over. It's kind of hard figuring out where to put it with the perspective of the hand like that. Okay, right, the face. Basically have to drag everything up to the middle of the head. This is all the reason this is so slow is because of the resolution that I made my character at. I used a very high resolution canvas. I would recommend if you're just starting out doing this to, I would only make it at max 1,000 pixels, tall. No more than 1,000 pixels. Actually, that can probably be down there. Just realized that I didn't put the elbows on the right layers. Silly. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, that's fixed. Move that in a bit. I need, because that's in the right spot, that's in the right, be a little higher, but that's in the right spot. Okay, I am almost done. Just need to do the last couple bits in the head. Okay, so I think I have finally moved everything where it needs to be. So now you can start linking, and I'll just double check on the way down whether I've got it right or not. So hand L is in the right spot, wrist L is in the right spot, so we can link these. Wrist L goes to forearm L, forearm to elbow, elbow, elbow to bicep, bicep to shoulder, and to wrist, wrist, forearm, forearm to elbow, bicep, bicep to shoulder. Okay, so that's both of the arms linked up. I know, all of this is very complicated. We're gonna start with this first. Shirt collar goes to the shirt. Pants go to the shirt. Okay. Stars gonna go to the shirt. So I think belt top front. I think belt top back is gonna go to belt top front. Belt loop to belt star. Belt star. No, not to that. Then the bottom belt is going to link to the top belt. And the belt star is going to link to that belt. Tail halo obviously goes to tail. Tail links to pants. Belt. That links to pants. Back of the halo links to the front of the halo. Feet. Where is it? Feet link to pants. Ears link to head. Hair links to head. Halo is gonna link to head. Okay, shoulder is gonna link to the shirt or chest. Other shoulder is gonna link to, where is it? Shirt. So now we just have all of this. I'm gonna link stars to the sockets. sockets to the outlines. Pupils also go to the sockets. Man, I'm getting stiff. These are just gonna link directly to the face. Actually, you know what? Those... I'm gonna link those to the nose. I don't know if I want to link anything to that. Eyebrows. I'm trying to think of if I linked anything to the eyebrows originally. Yeah, I don't remember if I linked anything to the eyebrows originally. So we'll just link the eyebrows to the eyes. That'll be fine. And those as well. Right, and then all of this links to the head. And then we're going to link the head back down to the core body or shirt. So now we have everything linked together. And I forgot to check through to make sure that I moved the point of origin for everything. So I'm just going to hope I did and that I didn't miss anything. Oh. Oh dear. Chat has just suddenly decided to start working. What all have I missed? Oh, you've suddenly started working. Oh, dear. Is it fixed? Okay, yes, it does seem to be fixed now. I am so sorry, guys. I was very focused and I completely missed all of that. I wish YouTube would actually tell me why that keeps happening. I think it's still a bit behind and laggy, but... Okay, so now... when I move the shirt, everything else moves with it. And so I'm just gonna move my character down here. Keep moving them down. Until this point is at 0. And we'll just move our scuffed little tablet down too. I really wish there was a way to scale up, but for now I'm just gonna have this itty bitty little tablet. We'll pretend that it's horizontal, and so I'm drawing on it that way. Anyway. So the reason we did all that linking is both so that I can move everything around just by moving the shirt, instead of having to select everything and move it, but also because now, when I change animations, they will also apply to everything else. So, if I think we want this. No, that's X. Y. We're just going to add a small animation. That causes our character to drift up and down a bit. And that looks good for now. So then, I'm going to add just a little bit of squash to the whole thing. Like we're gonna do in the positive. Still looks like a bit much. There we go, just a little bit. Never mind, we do not want that. And just a bit of drag. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna move to this. Gonna give this more squash, because it's like a fabric. And just a little bit of rotational drag, so that when I talk, it rotates a little bit. Not that much, but that lets you see how it works. 2 or 3 should be enough for that. We want a lot of rotational drag on the tail. Not that much. Want a bit of drag. Tiny bit of rotational drag. Lots of regular drag. There we go, that's not bad. Maybe a little bit. Now that we've made it into animating, I'm gonna be making a lot of random weird noises, just as a warning to y'all. Okay. Gonna add some drag on the head. Okay, turned up the drag on that real quick. I think that's enough drag on that. We're gonna add just a tiny little bit of a float to the head so that it floats slightly separately from the rest of the body. We're going to add some more drag to the arms. Uh-oh, I've gotten an error message. It may not be fixed. Hang on, I think chat might have broken again. Let me try and find it. I've changed it to live chat. That might have fixed it. Hopefully it's not still broken. Anyway. Going to continue adding little modifiers to the arms and stuff, to all the different pieces. We're going to add the rotational drag in the other direction for this arm, so it's going to be 1 on this arm. I may turn it up. Got 2 on that one. And negative on that one. Still. So we've got negative 2 on that one, and 2 on that one. We're going to add rotational drag in the other direction to the lower part of the arm, so that it rotates a little bit differently. And so from here on out, it's just a lot of selecting bits and giving them modifiers like drag and rotation and all that. Chad is really angry. Hang on, I'm going to test something. No. Hands off of everything for a bit. Okay. I'm going to see... Come on, where is... You try reloading chat. I don't know, did it? It's entirely possible that what's causing the lag is the character, in which case we may have a small problem. Okay, that presents a problem. It's one that can be fixed, but it's going to take even longer. Because that means that I have to go back into my drawing program, rescale the entire painting, well, the entire drawing, and then re-export everything, re-upload it all. Well, actually, re-uploading will be easier because I'll just switch everything out. That's another thing that... One good thing about PNG Dripper Plus is that, you can, if you select a sprite, you can do replace sprite, which is very useful for situations like this. But it may... I don't know if it'll work. It may cause problems because of the scale. So I may just have to remake the entire thing. But hey, at least we're learning. Either that or it's because my internet is tanking, but... I have tried reloading some stuff and changing it around. I'm gonna see if that helps at all. Because yeah, that was some very serious lag. Honestly, I think it's still very broken. I think I'm going to turn off reactions. And try reloading chat again. I hate technical difficulties. Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing, and I don't know if this is gonna end the stream or not. Okay, I just reloaded the stream page to see if that fixed anything. The last message I see is Strudel saying wahoo. Okay, so I think I'm going to try. Okay. Yeah, the only thing I can see right now is Apple Strudel yelling. I may have to try and restart stream in order to fix this. It's gone back up to good connection, so it may just be my internet. Hello, welcome in, new person. Yeah, I can see that. You came in right as we were experiencing technical difficulties. Okay. Man, that is very behind. Yeah, I am probably going to restart stream real quick. Because chat is incredibly behind and everything is lagging and panicking. But in the meantime, while I'm doing that, I'm probably going to have to resize the character I just made and re-export everything. So I'm probably going to end the stream here, go do all that, and then, depending on how tired I am after that mess, I may... Ow. I may start streaming again, I may not. This has been an absolute mess. I'm just kind of waiting for the chat to catch up because it's very delayed. Alright, so you've heard what I said now, and I can see you responding to it. So, goodbye everyone. I may see you... actually, it is 6 o'clock, so I will probably eat dinner while I'm doing that. But I may see you... probably not. I will probably wait to start streaming until tomorrow. So keep an eye out for another stream tomorrow, probably tomorrow afternoon. And by then I'll probably have my, my new PNG tuber fixed to a resolution that doesn't completely break everything. And then, who knows, maybe we'll set up a controller sprite for my character and do some gaming. If y'all want that. Hello. I'm afraid you did come in as we were wrapping up, because the stream is lagging a lot for everyone. But I'll be streaming again tomorrow if you want to catch me, and there'll be a VOD up in just a couple of, hopefully just a couple of minutes if you want to see all of the technical difficulties you missed. Well, don't worry, there will be VODs, like I said. You don't have to make it to every single stream I do. And it will probably be in the afternoon after, school for people ends. So definitely later. Okay, anyway, I think that's all, so bye-bye. Thank you everyone for showing up. Thank you for sticking around, even with the, all the technical difficulties and the mess with chat. I'm very sorry about how messy this stream has been so far. Well, that works out. Okay. Well, I know I already said it 100 times. I'm still getting used to how to end streams, but bye-bye everyone.